The Wreakin Havoc crew returns to racing this weekend at Lake Buhlow in Pineville, Louisiana. Pine Vegas, as we call it. With the racing season in full swing and on the downward finish, this weekend is crucial to those trying to wave the season champion flag.
You know, Saturday was good. We came in Saturday. Me and B. Scott had a different game plan Saturday. We were mainly working on Shockley's boat, Gen 2. Me and B. Scott were in it for the Gen 2. That's what we're trying to do. It's a job for us.
Who will step up to the challenge and gain a lead heading into the final stretch?
Don't talk about it, be about it.
I'm gonna tell you, I'm a bad motherfucker now.
Straight up, he lied. I am fat on 48.5 sticks.
We'll around and find out.
They call me Quick Knee.
He f***ed up a junkyard with a rubber mallet.
Really?
Doesn't matter.
God, be perfect.
You better give your heart to God, because your ass is mine.
So basically, Friday, we didn't mess with our boat yesterday, our 130 boat. We spent the whole day running down and testing Shockley's boat, trying to get him ready for the 150 class. And really for the 130 boat, we put in the water the evening, and we laid down 2 passes, timed exactly where we were last race. So we're just gonna really just get out there and compete with it. Now we are gonna add another battery to it that we think is gonna help the ignition, fire up and pull more volts. So that's really what we're banking on now.
Taking some of the fuel away from it. We got way too much fuel. We won't let it turn the RPM. So we're fixing to blow it up or make it turn. One of the two. How about that?
We make a new bet today. We're square on the other bet. I barely made it by 1/100th of a second.
What is this?
I know you did. You got lucky. That was one
That was
loader.
the good Lord looking down on me, Tim.
That was.
That's all it was.
So we ran Shockley's boat all day yesterday getting ready. And I think we're ready.
Yeah.
So what do you think?
New power head looks hot.
I mean, it's going to place now.
They call it the Phantom.
We're about ready to race, what, about a couple hours, and we got to put his motor back together.
Well, had one of the anti-gravity batteries drop a cell, so I am down a battery. So we didn't get to do no testing this morning. We'll get out there and wing it today. Saturday, we didn't run until we were 6th class to run on Saturday, and by that time, we were burning up. It was already the heat of the day.
What we're doing a little teching, trying to keep these knuckleheads all in line.
Here's this.
And sometimes it can be hard. But they do try to push the
Who's got
past the limit.
Who's got that $100 bill? Here. Shockley, we worked on a setup all day yesterday and got it right. It's a lot different than when you drove it last time, so we're kind of worried you had to adjust. And he got here, he's just now getting started testing it, and we're worried he wouldn't be able to get ready for it before the first race. He went out there and just knocked it out of the water, So first pass, he did it perfect, so he's ready.
I'm gonna run the 130 and the 150 today. I feel pretty confident. It's a lot better than it was, and it was competing last time. Just everybody's so much faster now. You just got to be on your P's and Q's. Just gonna come back down to trim. They changed my trim setup, so I'll have to get used to that a little bit. So
we got a headwind today, so it's more or less going to be a driver's game today. So we'll see what happens. If I win again, I don't know if I'm going to be able to let the flag go. Like, just hold on to it and never let go of it.
That was it. These guys ain't held the flag either. We sucking.
Well,
Give me a lowdown. What happened, Nick? I don't know. I don't know if it wouldn't crank or what. He got it cranked and he run out here and run back to meet the crew, and might as well just talk to him when he gets back to the boat ramp.
Gotcha.
Just cutting out real bad. It's crazy. He ran fine yesterday, and then that's racing, though. It's always something.
B Scott's for sure. Sound like probably broke the crank, maybe worse. Maybe a piston. It's his day's done. B Scott's going on the trailer.
Right out of the gate Saturday, B Scott broke. We changed the jets, and we just leaned the motor out too much. We're chasing a 10th here, 2/10 here. We try to push the motor to the limits, and you know, it's racing. And what happened is we gambled.
Whenever you make a change last minute, it either works really good or really bad. And let me tell you, we weren't on the good side of this one this time. That was the last pass I made all weekend. So that pretty much put us out of the 130 class. So the only thing we had left was Shockley's boat that he was gonna run in the 150 class. So at that point, we knew that we were either gonna have to get out of the boat, start working, try to get this thing back and running, or we're gonna end up being, you know, done for the weekend. It sounded worse than no gas, though.
Yeah, it did.
It did. So we think it might be worse than that.
Yeah, I think it is worse than that.
Yeah. This is when your hands get dirty, cuz?
About to get dirty.
So 130 class, Bryce came in and he's sweeping it now, it seems like. He's really fast. You know, Sean Bound's his mentor, working with him real close. And he's got the setup to beat. He's gonna go far in the boat racing scene if he keeps it up.
What up, babe?
No.
We can make one. We can practice anyway.
You know, after I was out of the water and I'm broke, you know, I scored dead last in the class. Shockley's class came around, fishing 150. And the change we made in our motor was the same as what Shockley had in his motor. Lo and behold, they both broke. Since Shockley got out, he done broke, and you know, in the 150 class, we were kind of just like, well, let's see how it plays out, you know. And there's a couple people that really impressed me. One of them being Brandon Henry, one of them being Quentin. Because Quentin just got back, and you know, I told Miranda, she was videoing him, and I was like, oh, I ain't seen Quentin go this fast since, you know, the ice cream truck rolled around here last Pineville. Did he maybe get faster?
Who?
Quentin?
Yeah, he got faster, thank God.
It's nice to see.
Yeah, I'm glad he got a little faster. I'm glad Quentin's getting faster. He was about to put him on suicide watch. It was bad.
They didn't take the damn swiggy.
We was about to put down Quentin in down rehab. He held the checkered flag.
He's having major withdrawals.
12 months, you know.
Nick and Frank, right now they're unbeatable. That team is put together one of the fastest Mod 40s that we've ever seen. They are the guys to beat right now. They've earned it.
Saturday's standings in Fishing 150 looks to be Quick Nick's weekend to claim again, with Brandon Henry twisting that Yamaha to a close second.
Fishing out all comes around. We didn't have our fishing out all rig. You know, we left it at home. We're having some issues, but let me tell you something. It was a fast, competitive class, and Russ showed up to play. Would you throw me off like dirty clothes, or would we last forever? And he was quick, and him and Brandon Henry battled it out, and Russ came out on top. But he gets his scale and seeing what nobody likes to see after laying down a sweet race.
What is it?
847.
Are you serious?
Step up here, walk up
I was
here.
about to say, I didn't change nothing. I went from the scales to the water. It is what it is. 3 pounds under. He didn't take as much fuel as normal, and he ended up burning just a little bit more than he thought he was going to.
The Yamaha crew has claimed the top spot in Fishing Outlaw for Saturday with Russ Krone's untimely DQ. Brandon Henry takes first and second in 2 classes for Saturday with this win.
Man, it was super hot out there. I don't know what's going on in Louisiana, but man, you stay in that weather for a little bit and your armpits start dragging, you got draggage everywhere. I mean, boats get hot, gas gets hot. The motor's sucking this real thick air through the motor, and it's not good. We found out Justin had gone to the hospital, and he wasn't feeling good. You know, we didn't know what all was going on. You know, and him and Cuz are really close. They work together every day, and Cuz was kind of shook up, and I could just tell that, you know,
We weren't fixing to pull an all-nighter on this motor. At that point, we kind of knew that we was done for the weekend. Now we're here to just watch the races and help out whoever we can help out. We were just hoping that, you know, everything worked out good for Justin. We went and seen him and talked to him, and he got to feeling better.
It's doing a lot better.
All right, good. So
You gonna make the race?
Oh, he ain't gonna make the race, but they're fixing to let him eat something, see how that goes.
day 2 of Pineville. I think everything we have is broke. We gonna race today?
No. Another day, another dollar spent. That boat can be ran. It comes down to you or you.
Go for it, Tim.
Tim, you can run that boat. You're a rookie, you can run in the class. So here we are on Sunday, and the result of Saturday didn't rest well with a lot of the guys, all right? And we knew it was coming because everybody's bickering about it the night before. And the problem was the two-step, which is becoming a big deal.
Basically, the two-step is, you know, you hold the button down, you got it programmed to run 7.5 miles an hour, and you hold the throttle down, and when you get ready to go, you let go of the button. Some boats got it, some boats don't. B-Sky don't run it. There's a disadvantage with the two-step. You win a lot with it, you're getting faster. Somebody got to blame somebody for something. It's just racing.
They feel that with the lights the way they are, the two-step is either letting them come in too fast, too slow, and we're not consistent enough on the lights to hold people accountable.
Look. In between these classes right here, I'll let you get my boat. Go out there to the radars and pick the boat for two-step.
It drops mile an hour.
It drops.
It literally drops.
I go to 7.5
mile an hour.
and I hit, and it drops. That's it.
So I'm gonna do what I did last time. See, last one, everybody bitched about it because we was coming in hot. We wasn't. We went out there and said it's 6.5 miles an hour. We're still bust y'all. No. When the Yamaha starts winning, it ain't good.
Mercury's been running that shit for 2 or 3 years now. So Yamaha finally figures it out. Now it wants to get out.
I fucking got it. I got it, dog. I got it. I got mine fucking 8 miles an hour also.
And is it 7.5?
I got 7.5.
Right now, if you want to get in my boat, you're more than welcome to.
I ain't gonna get it, but I might run the out of your boat today. I promise you.
How much money y'all put on it?
If you knew that you could do the max of what you can do and get away with it, more likely you would do that, especially if you're trying to win a race. Brandon Henry's always been a straight-up square racer every time I've ever raced him.
It's just grown-ass men blaming each other for their mistakes, that's all.
He was been out of shape, I was been out of shape. I said shit, got super ignorant. They got ignorant, and then we apologized.
You know, Brandon's dad, you know, he's gonna argue whatever's thrown against Brandon, no matter what, and I understand that. You know, my dad probably did the same thing. The one great thing that did come out of it was the U-Daddy bet. And U-Daddy bets are probably the funnest, cleanest thing to put on the line between Sean and Brandon Henry. And that was all set up for the Outlaw class on Sunday.
So a couple guys out in the water today got a little bet going on, the U-Daddy bet. I know a lot of you people may have seen it on Street Outlaws, but basically they bet 3 U-Daddies, which means the winner can at any point in time ask the loser any random question, and the answer has to be U-Daddy. So more to come.
We was at each other's throat about the starts yesterday, but we squashed that. Now we got a 3 U-Daddies bet on it, so me and him's gonna be a showdown. It's gonna be, y'all gonna wanna watch this.
Me and Sean got a bet. If I beat him, he's got to call me U-Daddy 3 times. So we're gonna see how that goes after we get out of the water.
It's good to see after getting in an argument that these guys can come to terms and come up with a friendly bet and make it and turn into something fun.
So it was Sunday, and we're sitting there watching the races, and driver's meeting's over with, you know, and I realized that nobody's gonna be driving Justin's boat. DJ.
And I look around and I'm like, me?
This is your golden opportunity.
So let's do it. And that's when the fear started setting in. I started panicking a little bit.
I could see that he was nervous. It all changed when I wrote his name on the piece of paper. When I wrote his name on the piece of paper, it was like, oh man, this is real. Like, this is really gonna happen. And at that point, he got nervous.
I've never been in a Mod 40. I've driven a lot of boats, but I've never driven a built Merc motor. When we were actually going up there and signing my name down, that's when the panic really hit.
And it didn't make it no better that his class was the last class of the day. So we had to sit there all day, sitting there overthinking it, stressing about it, worrying about it, you know, just having it on his mind.
So Russ came in strong in the outlaw class. Russ won the outlaw class.
Russ Crone takes the win for Sunday in Fishing Outlaw and looks like the fastest driver on the water moving forward.
I think Nick West and what they're doing over there is remarkable. You're talking about leading by an example. I mean, those guys struggled all year. They switched boats. You know, now they're coming out proving a point. I love seeing guys like that battle.
Nick West takes the flag in Fishing 130 on Sunday, while Bryce Dupree keeps laying down competitive and consistent passes, holding on to second for the day.
These motor builders are bringing it up a whole new level of speed, but they're giving us so much information, so much data that we need to do when we produce new product, and it's really working nicely.
Nick West claims the Fishing 150 class on Sunday as he and Frank set the tone in this division. To fly a flag in Fishing 150, you must go through West Performance Marine on the 660, a task not meant for the faint-hearted.
DJ was so wound up before we went out to the water. I mean, he like about to puke. You know, he took his blood pressure medicine. You know, because DJ's 51 years old, so it's what a year to start. You know, launched him off the boat, and then once I let go of the boat, and he was out in the water, I was nervous. And we all flocked to the dock. I'm like really kind of nervous for DJ. Like my stomach's kind of up myself. I'm nervous for him a little bit.
Are you nervous?
A little bit, yeah. Like sending a kid to school. The person he's running against, it was their first race too. I was like, there's no way. I was like, this is perfect. Like, there's not a better combination DJ could have drew out of the hole right here. And he comes in and they take off, and DJ's first pass was like flawless.
I'm a little slow coming out of the hole. I didn't really know what I was doing, but I caught up with him and took him at the end.
DJ just won his first race he's ever even been in a boat.
Look at the bumps on me.
Hey, you see him getting loose right there? DJ's getting loose. Dude, he's bumping that trim, boy. If he retired right now, he'd go out a winner. DJ took his helmet off real quick. Come to find out, the reason he took his helmet off was because he was hyperventilating. He was couldn't breathe, so he took it off. He was that nervous.
My second pass, I didn't trim enough. I just was racing against somebody that was really, really experienced, and they just beat me.
The boat that's going out was DJ's next run, or his next component.
He gets a buy run?
He gets a buy run, and that puts him in the top 4.
So he's got to get
my gosh.
Yeah.
I'm talking about, hey, you got to go check.
Stay in the boat.
Good, you gotta go check. You're forward. I can beat that guy.
I'm pretty confident.
All right, dude. Man.
You had fun?
Oh, yeah.
It looked
cool.
like it.
That was cool, man.
That's cool. I can't tell you how nervous I was that going up to those lights the first time. I was shaking. My legs, I'm sure you'll see it on the GoPro. My leg was just doing 90 to nothing.
He's 1 for 1 with that victory right there. I'm talking about.
I didn't get red lighted. Man, I got turned out because I was going too slow. I was going too slow.
You go too slow?
I was going too slow. I'm pretty sure.
Damn, look, DJ got his chest poked out walking up here, huh?
Hey, man.
Yeah,
good job, dude. You got fourth, huh? Was you nervous?
Yeah, I was nervous. Dang. He did.
Are you excited? You want to race now?
Guys, it's like, that one over.
What's next, fishing outlaw?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a good time. It's an experience I'll never forget. That's for sure.
Yeah, that was a super good way to end the weekend. Quentin got back on the board. DJ getting in a boat he never ran. We found out that the Gen 2 ran just as good as the Mod 40. To see some guys' hard work finally pay off, whether it's a Yamaha or a Mercury, no matter if it's Justin Stigman or is it Quentin getting back on the board or any of these guys battling like they're battling and getting on the board is what's important for us. Brandon's fell off the map. To see Nick and them come out and compete and blow everybody out of the water is awesome to see that. I think it was a great race, and we're going to come back next month and hopefully B-Scott can get back on the board. Right now he's getting his brakes beat off of him, so we'll see what happens, and we'll see you then.